Hey guys, Dave here with Werewolf Games, and I'm with
Chris from DSX Machina.
And here-
and I am an alcoholic. Just sounded like you're at the podium.
Hi guys, my name's Dave.
I haven't played games for 2 years.
I'm a board game addict.
I haven't played for 2 years, and everyone in the audience is like, "Hey, Dave."
And we're here today to talk about top 5 player elimination
the
games.
worst game mechanic, in my opinion.
Yes.
So suffice to say, this was not a list that was easy to pull, at least for me, when it comes to enjoyment factor. So hopefully we have made some recommendations for games that you may enjoy.
And if not, go to our next video. Coming in at number 5 is Tower of Madness. It is basically Kerplunk, or what's that other one with the...
I don't know.
It is Kerplunk. No, there was.
I don't care. Kerplunk sounds cool.
Pickup Sticks was another one that's similar to it, kind of. But
it's like a 400-year-old game.
It really is. But yeah. So basically, this is Kerplunk themed with Cthulhu, and yeah.
Somebody woke up from a dream. It was like, I just had an idea for a game. What was it? It's Kerplunk meets Cthulhu. Something that's really stupid, Dave. It's like, go back to sleep. It's like, no, I think it could work. And like, you haven't woken up yet. Like, I'm gonna make this work, just out of spite.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, it's an interesting game. Definitely player elimination, because at some point you become insane, and then your job is to then make everybody's lives living hell. So, yeah, that's number 5 for player elimination games. That is Tower of Madness.
Number 4 for a game that features player elimination that you might have a chance of enjoying is XWing. It's Star Wars. You're flying around in a fighter. Mm-hmm. You're trying to, or other vehicle. You're trying to destroy other players. Eventually, you will destroy them, and thus
destroy you.
Eliminate them from the game. It's pretty straightforward. It's just like any other combat game, except we made a point of not putting Warhammer and War Machine, which are generally one-on-one. This game can feature multiple players. So in that situation, that's why it falls into this list. Mm-hmm. I won't go into it because it feels too much like a miniature collecting game. Mm-hmm. It's one of those situations. And, of course, they have the second edition, which is annoying a lot of people.
Yeah, second edition
But
sucks.
It doesn't change the fact that the core game is still you flying around in pre-painted miniatures, mm-hmm. and you fly around shooting each other and defeating the Empire, or not. But the point is, I can play as a Y-Wing, which all that matters, because the Y-Wing is the greatest fighter. Said it here first. The Y-Wing is the greatest fighter.
Coming in at number 3 for player elimination is a game that is love-hate, and that is Werewolf.
But very specifically,
Ultimate Werewolf. It's love-hate for the simple fact is if you're the first guy to get knocked out of a game of 30 people, go watch watch a movie at the theater or something. Come back, maybe the game will be over because you're done for like an hour and a half. Yeah, I've had that happen.
It's a popular game for what it does. I mean, if you want to play that kind of game, that's the cost.
Yeah, we had a game of 12 people, and a guy got eliminated right off the bat, and he was just like, "I'll be back in about an hour." Yeah, he was done. He was annoyed. It was just kind of like, all right.
I would be as well. I'd be like, on my app. I wish I can go into hibernation or just teleport into the future.
Yeah. It's definitely.
And yet they still just doggedly kind of stick to that mechanic.
Yep. So that's number 3, Werewolf.
Number 2 is Cash. Number 2 for player elimination games is a dumb game, but there's a smidget of ridiculous enjoyment. It's called Cash and Guns. Mm-hmm. It is a dumb game.
Oh, it's a dumb game.
We also had a list where we put Telestration. Now, Telestrations is a dumb game, but you have way too much fun playing it.
Yeah.
Cash and Guns, you have little foam guns, and you point to someone and you go blam.
Yep.
They just said they just like that's the game. We just have to make rules around this.
Yeah.
Everyone has to decide if they're going to shoot or not, or what have you.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a rock paper scissors, but they have foam guns.
Yep.
Now, I will never own a gun in my life. I don't believe in guns. I hope to God that the only gun anyone ever holds in their life is a foam gun from Cash and Guns. But it's bloody hell is it weirdly entertaining to play.
Yeah, I find it interesting to play. The wife does not.
No.
I don't know why, but...
Has anyone ever played the game and just like bang with a gun on the side? I was like, you lost. Because you missed. Yeah. So that's number 2, Cash Guns.
Right. And coming in at number 1 for player elimination games is actually a really decent game.
This is a decent one.
This is a very decent game. This is one I recommend going out and picking up, and that is Dice Throne.
Because unlike Magic the Gathering, which is almost always going to be one-on-one, Dice Throne can be played multiple people, thus.
Correct.
Plus, it's also a better game. Ha ha!
It really is. And I mean, part of it is even how they deal with their assigning damage. There's actually rules in the book where it's like if you're more than one doing free-for-all, you're actually rolling to pick your target, so it's completely randomized. Which I find nice because it gets away from that, oh, I'm going to pick on you. Everybody, let's pick on him, get him out of the game. Okay, well, that's not a game then. That's just...
Like,
that's analog bullying. Like, you know, like... you know.
Unless that one person you want to kick out of the game is your wife. No, that's okay then.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's number 1, Dice Throne.
All right.
And I've been Dave.
I have not been Dave. I've been Chris.
And remember, the rules are just a suggestion. Play the game how would you want to play it.
Even if it kicks your own friend out of the game.
That's right.